1, 2, 3, go! On the stage, Tim Dennis!
Thank you very much, guys. How are you all doing? Good, good. As Phil said, my name is Tim Dennis. I recently got married. Boo. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, Captain Whitestrand's in the fucking front row here. But my new wife's name is Lisa. Everybody, what is my new wife's name? You keep my wife's name out your fucking mouths, all right? Bit of a fun one there, isn't it? Hey! But yeah. In all seriousness, no, did get married earlier on in the year. Originally supposed to get married in March 2020. Yeah, quite the pantomime joke, that, isn't it? This is the kicker as well. Hell of a punchline. My wedding got cancelled the night before. Exactly, yeah. We went into lockdown for the first time, and 16 hours later, I was supposed to be getting married. Yeah. I had to wait 693 days between the night before my wedding and my actual wedding night. I mean, you guys, do any of you know how hard it is to maintain an erection for 693 days? It wasn't that hard at all, because I was on furlough for a lot of it, and it was fucking awesome. Oh, it's brilliant. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. Any of you guys here on furlough? Yeah. Some of you are actually brave enough to actually say yes. A lot of people think I work for the fucking government. They're just like, oh, I'm not saying anything like that. But did anyone here take up any like weird hobbies during lockdown at all? Right? I took up 2 very, very strange hobbies during lockdown. One, I took up Spanish. I know the shock. What did you do as well? Ah. Problem is though, mate, we just gone into a national lockdown. I couldn't leave the house, let alone a fucking country. FYI, ella no habla español. So there we go. But did you do the Duolingo? Like the little Duolingo kind of app and stuff like that, yeah? Did it interrupt your masturbation pattern? Oh, it fucking made me struggle. Literally, every time I'm trying to get it, that little fucking bird come up, go like, oh, you must do your fucking languages. Stressed me out, guys, stressed me out. But that brought me on to the second thing that I took up. I took up Braille. Obviously worried about the absolute amount of furious power wanking I was about to do during lockdown, but took up Braille. And then my missus decided to have a bit of a piss take, started ordering me books to learn Braille with. Right? But she started like getting erotic novels delivered to me. So I'm literally reading, kind of learning the Braille for dildo. Red Room. Whoa. But then we had Netflix as well. So you had all these programs on Netflix. I was learning the Braille. Got my mum into Netflix. She'd never seen anything like that. And then she started talking about these programs like Sex Life and stuff like that. A guy that had a massive cock. Like literally looked like something that'd be swinging between the legs of a fucking Grand National winner. That sort of fucking length on it. But then all of a sudden, I was sat around a family dinner. My cousin started showing a picture of it. My mum came up with a great comment of, oh, that looks like how we used to do dick pics. Now, just let that sink in for a bit. How they used to do dick pics. I also, all of a sudden, had like a flashback of my dad with a Polaroid camera, one hand trying to keep his fucking dick hard, and the other hand trying to fucking develop the picture. Very disturbing. Very disturbing. And then I went back a generation after that, and then I had my fucking granddad led down, doing like a brass rubbing. Bit of paper, bit of coal. Doing that. Folding it up and sending it to my gran via fucking carrier pigeon. Anyway. I was talking about wedding, wasn't I? That was it, wedding. We got to the wedding night. So my missus decided to have the last laugh. As I said, I'd waited 693 days for my wedding night. She put 49 buttons on the back of the fucking wedding dress. Oh, I'm not joking, guys. Ooh, fucking hell. I got halfway down, and I had to give up. I thought, do you know what? I'm going to go like kind of like shabunking, like caving. So I decided to go from the underneath up. Oh, it was all right. On my way up there, I bumped into 2 Chilean miners and a Thai football team. It's fucking amazing. Lovely. Managed to get on honeymoon. A couple of things that I forgot to take with me. Obviously, my fucking dignity to the airport. Anyone been abroad since we started, after lockdown? Yeah, good. Airports are weird places, aren't they? Like, what are people fucking wearing in airports now? Like, all these matching tracksuits. I come back off of a fucking stag doing Tenerife recently. Do you guys wear them? Oh, you? Yeah, yeah. I'm not joking. I stood behind 4 of them in the fucking airport in Tenerife. I was so much off my tits, I thought I stood behind the fucking Teletubbies. Ridiculous. Oh. And everyone's wearing bum bags now as well. Bum bags. You guys, yeah? Fanny packs. Yeah? Do you know why they call them that? It's because you look like a cunt when you wear one. Fucking hell, ridiculous, isn't it? They look like a bunch of fucking muppets. But couple of things that I forgot to take with me. One, a ruler. Anyone can think why I forgot to take a ruler with me? Because there was a load of Americans on my fucking honeymoon, and they love a dick measuring competition, don't they? Oh, you guys, there's no off switch, is there? You have like the kind of the woo girls. Do you have the woo girls? Yeah, exactly that. Oh, I'm not joking, but the kids are like it as well now. I would quite happily drown an American child in a fucking swimming pool. Oh, I don't condone violence, but I kind of understand why those school shootings happen so much. Ooh. Oh, Taylor, hang on. Take nationality aside, there is no ideal time to tell a parent their kid is a cunt. And believe me, I have tried. But yeah, second thing I forgot to take was mosquito spray. Because there's one thing that loves my wife more than me, and that is a load of mosquitoes. She got bitten to shit. So I decided to try and cheer her up. Decided we had one of those funky interactive TV systems. So decided to see if they had any adult movies on there. So rung down to reception. I said, room 417, are there any adult movies on there? And they said, sorry, sir, it's disabled for that room. And I said, okay, what's your amputee selection like then? I got the wrong end of the stick, which, FYI, is a fantastic film. Just FYI. But decided, obviously, made a tit out of myself on that one. Decided as well, we waited 693 days. Said to her, I was like, what about that lingerie that we kept aside? Why don't you go and put that on? I'll come back to the room in a couple of hours, and we'll get on it. Now, this is normally where I turn around and ask advice from my dad. But unfortunately, my old man is no longer with us. But he was very much kind of a man of the people. A lot of you guys might know kind of this sort of man. The best comment he had about me was the best part of me dribbled down his leg. Oh, the thought of it. But also as well, he's one of these people, very old school, very much a man of the kind of, if it's not written down on the back of a cigarette packet, it's not worth knowing. Yeah, we all know those sort of people? Yeah? He also as well died of cancer. So the only thing that was written on the back of a cigarette packet, he paid no fucking attention to. Oh, believe me. But, so I got my wife, I went back to the room afterwards, and my wife was stood there, and she looked absolutely stunning, in all that lingerie. And I went over to her, and I put my arms around her, and ladies and gentlemen, I'm not ashamed to admit it, I fucking shot my load straight away. And it wasn't because of the heat of the moment, it was because when I put my arms around her, she had so many mosquito bites, I read the first 2 chapters of 50 Shades of Grey on her back. Ridiculous. Anyway, guys, I've got one more question before I go, right? A bit more about airports. So we all know, like when you land on a flight, everyone starts clapping, don't they? It's fucking ridiculous, isn't it? Yeah? I mean, what kind of egotistical prick needs the reassurance of people that he's stood in front of to know that he's done a good job? Anyway, saying that, I've been Tim Dennis. Have a great night. Thank you very much. Good night.
Tim Dennis, ladies and gentlemen. All right.